welcome to Monday. Yay. What's up? It's Victor Wilt. I'm here. Unfortunately, another weekend that just rocketed by way too quickly. Didn't accomplish anything, but it was fun. I mean, it was a good weekend. I should have been taking notes the entire time, because I know there were a lot of really funny things that happened that I wanted to talk about. I'll talk about my voice message that I left at the Zach Bagans Haunted Museum about a haunted blanket. That was personally entertaining. Went to the movies over the weekend and saw the Nimrods movie, the Green Day movie. Pretty good. I got made up to look completely ridiculous and went grocery shopping because the kids thought it was funny, and I thought it was funny as well. Did my best Arthur Morgan. Howdy, partner. Anyway, aside from that, I just got to remember the rest of the crap. I know there was at least one other good, funny thing that happened. But it's early, and I've only had a little bit of caffeine, so probably up my game on that a little bit, and then get digging into the news of the day. I did see on social media this morning that actor Hayden Panettiere, I hope I said her name right, passed away. That's sad. She was pretty young, 36. So, yeah, that sucks. I know a lot of people were fans of her roles in a variety of films and TV shows, but hopefully I can find something more positive to talk about than that. My phone call to Zach Bagans, that was definitely more positive, okay? All right, we're getting rolling. I'm going to go maybe get some more caffeine or something, and I'll be back. Whatever I did Friday night must have been very unmemorable, because thinking back, I'm like, what do we do? I remember Saturday, because Saturday was a bit of a bummer. Becca ended up covering somebody's shift, so she had to work like all day, which bummed me out a bit. But, you know, it's fine. Extra dough's always good. So that morning I got up, did a little bit of running around, and then I was going to do some chores, and she hit me up. She's like, well, just come hang out with me. I'm like, all right, I'll come hang out till you get off. So swung over to Alibi, and I'm just kicked back, like playing trivia, talking to people, and they were having some kind of a, like, black light party or something that night. So since I was there, I was like, all right, I'll help you guys set up. I'll hang up some neon streamers and this and that. And then they got these, like, neon crayons out, kind of like neon paint, but they were more like crayons. Colored in one of my tattoos that's just black and white, and, you know, look at it under the black light. Oh, that's cool. And then for some reason, Becca busts out her makeup bag and is like, hey, let's do you up in some makeup. I'm like, fine, sure. Make me look like a freak. And so she did. And then we left. Went and picked up her daughter. Her daughter's just laughing. Her cousin came to stay the night at the house. And they're like, we want to put more makeup on Victor. I'm like, we got to go to the grocery store. I'm like, come on. All right, go ahead. So I'm sitting there, and they just caked it on. All right. I got, you know, these two kids just caking makeup on my face. And they made me look ridiculous. Just ridiculous. So we got to go to WinCo, and I'm like, this is going to be funny. All right? Because it's not Halloween. And I look like a maniac. You can see the pictures on my Facebook page. Very, very disturbing. So we get into WinCo, and immediately I start going Arthur Morgan style. Anyone who's played Red Dead Redemption 2, if you want to raise your honor, one way you can do so is by saying hi to people. You walk around, howdy, partner. Howdy. How's your day going? Howdy, mister. So I start doing this to everybody at WinCo while I look like a complete freak show. For the most part, people would just start laughing. A couple of them uncomfortably looked at me and walked away. But for the most part, lots and lots of laughs coming my way at WinCo. There was one small child, though, looked at me like, oh my God, no! So we get the food and stuff that, we're going to whip up when we get home. And just get home, watch some movies, go to bed. I wiped the makeup off before I went to sleep. But, like, the eyeliner wouldn't come off. And I'm like, that's all right. I'll just take a shower in the morning, use some soap, be good to go. No, apparently soap is not the answer. I got up and I scrubbed the crap out of my eyes. I get out of the shower and I still look like a drag queen the next morning, all right? Mascara and eyeliner just caked on. I'm like, what am I gonna do? You have to apparently use some kind of like oil-based makeup remover to get it off your face. So thankfully was able to do that because, I don't care if it's the weekend, but I don't need to hear the grief from Jade and Josh and Peaches. Plus we have the Monday morning meeting with the big boss. I walk in full-blown eyeliner and mascara. It's going to be a distraction for the meeting, all right? So, did manage to get it off my face, but my eyes hurt now from before I used the oil-based makeup remover. Just scrubbing the crap out of my eyes with a towel. Don't ever do that, okay? It hurts really bad afterward. And like the sides of my eyes are like, around my eyelids and stuff, they're all red. I look like a freak. But at least I shaved. So, the face doesn't look too crazy today. Anyhow, that was Saturday. So I guess Friday must have been prank call Zach Bagan. It wasn't a prank call, though, I guess. You could call it a prank call. But leaving the Haunted Museum a voicemail. I'll get into that in a little bit here, but I got to keep pounding caffeine, people. So yeah, just be aware if you're going to put on eyeliner, you got to have special stuff to get it off your face, okay? Even if you're just doing it for a goof, you got to get that stuff off of there right. Like Google it before you just start scrubbing soap into your eyes like me, the idiot. All right. Holy cows. Already a little ways into the show. I like this. Today needs to go by fast. I did get to bed at a fairly decent time last night. But of course, Becca and her daughter stayed up late watching horror movies. And, they did wake me up in the middle of the night. I got back to sleep fast, though. But overall, decent night of sleep. So I ain't complaining too bad yet today. But it's still early. Well, a Monday morning is a pretty good time to accomplish something. You're sitting around going, you know what? I need to get that job hunt going on. I need to do something new. You need to get over to highereastidaho.com. Check out all of the different listings from local employers. Deal with them directly. For example, we got our job of the week, a pest control service professional at Falls Pest Services. So, you want to go mow down some bugs? Help people live more comfortably? Take care of managing pest control services for residential and commercial properties? They even offer 4-day work weeks. You hear me complain about that all the time. Why can't we have a 4-day work week? Well, maybe I'm about to become a pest control service professional because I can click that apply now button right there at highereastidaho.com and get things rolling. Sorry, Jade. I'm killing bugs. No, go check it out. If you're an employer, you can post your own job listings there. Filter out all this, spam and bots and all that stuff that you get through some of the other options that are available out there. No, just deal local. Deal with people right here in our community. highereastidaho.com. So you might recall, I don't know, a month or so ago, I made a phone call to the Zach Bagans Haunted Museum in Vegas. Wanted to let him know about a haunted song that I had just stumbled across on YouTube. I don't remember the track name, but it was a Night Ranger song. And for a variety of reasons, I felt that the song was haunted. I mean, look at the name of the band, Night Ranger. Very scary. So Friday, hanging out in the room, I was rearranging the blankets on the bed, and Lucy's up on the bed, Lucy, my cat. So she goes under the blanket, and she's like the nicest, sweetest little kitty. Like, just the sweetest. Unless she goes under this blanket, and then she turns full-on demon. You like touch her, and she's like, making these horrible demonic sounds. Like I've never heard her make before. Her meow is like, me. It's so quiet and high-pitched. She is turned into a full-on demon. I'm like, well, that's weird. So then Jess, one of the other cats, I should say. It'd be nice if there was only two. Anyway, Jess gets up on the bed. I put her under the blanket. Same thing. Turns into a full-on demon. Making weird sounds, attacking. When I let Lucy out from under the blanket, I mean, I wasn't like holding her under there, okay? She could have crawled out, but I like lifted it up to let her out. She just jumped at me and she bit and clawed the crap out of my arm. Hissing. I was like, what is going on? And then she goes back to normal. It's like, me. So I tried to put a third cat under the blanket. She wouldn't even go under there. She's like, no. So I believe I have a haunted blanket. So I called the Zach Bagans Haunted Museum, got the voicemail, and told them all about the haunted blanket, and told them to hit me up. I said I'd drive it down to Vegas so they could investigate the haunted blanket. But I realized I didn't leave them a phone number, so hopefully they have caller ID. I need to get this haunted blanket invested, even though I really like the blanket. It's great for summertime. It's a very thin, comfortable blanket, but not too hot. Great for this time of year. What's going on with our weather this week? Is it going to be pretty nasty? Let's give it a look. Let's take a look at the weather report. Okay, hold on. I'll answer a phone call while I pull that up here. K-Bear, you were live on the show. Please keep that in mind. Who's this?
Hey, it's Zach. How you doing?
Zach, I'm doing pretty good. What's up, dude?
Hey, so I don't think it's a haunted blanket, and I think the cats just smell the farts.
It could be that. Toxic gas turning them into demons.
Yeah, but like, heck no, I ain't going under there.
All right. Fair.
Have a good day, man.
You too, man. Peace. Yeah, it could be toxic gases, I suppose. Let's see. Today, gonna be pretty decent today. I mean, it's still gonna be hot. It's like 87 for the high, but maybe some clouds. Tomorrow about the same. Then we'll have some more real toasty days in the mid to high 90s, rolling toward the weekend, and then the weekend's supposed to cool down a little bit more. I was curious, what's it gonna be like in Park City? Because I am taking Becca to Park City this weekend. I've never been to Park City. One of her favorite artists is playing. So we're going to go check out Ian Munzik. Some kind of all-day Park City takeover. Is it going to be hot? Shouldn't be too bad. Oh, that's not a good sign. Isolated thunderstorms. High of about 84. So still pretty toasty. All right. Not too bad, though. I'm sure Salt Lake is way worse. Last time I went to Salt Lake, miserable. Okay. Well, anyhow, if I get any updates on the haunted blanket, I'll let you know. I am going to get some video of this because it's really funny. I just didn't get around to doing it yesterday because it was a busy day. Well, it is official now. Sid Wilson out of Slipknot. This had been in the news for a week or two. Lots of speculation because no official announcement from the band. And I believe this happened on Friday. I remember sharing Slipknot's post, which they quickly deleted for some reason, but they did leave it up on the Knotfest page. And Sid Wilson has updated his social media pages, indicating that, yes, he is no longer in Slipknot. He put the date range from 1997 to 2006. And so what does that leave us? Like just a couple original members of Slipknot? Not sure, but Sid Wilson's out. There must be some rough stuff going on in Sid Wilson's life, is what I'm guessing. He was also recently engaged to Kelly Osbourne, Ozzy's daughter, and then that was called off. So you never know what's going on behind the scenes with people, you know? Social media, people tend to only post the good stuff. I hope that Sid and everybody are doing good, but yeah, kind of crazy how many have come and gone from Slipknot. But when you got a band with 9 people in it that's lasted 30 years, I mean, it would be pretty impressive if somehow they kept it together. Most bands do not keep all of their original members. I mean, how many do you know of that still got the original crew rolling after 30 years? Not very many. So, bummer for Slipknot fans if you're a Sid Wilson fan. But I'm sure they'll keep moving forward. They got their, did it already happen? The Knotfest Mexico show? Well, that's in December. I mean, it's a good lineup. You got Bad Omens, Lamb of God, Poppy, The Ghost Inside, some wood chipper logo that I can't read, other bands. Mexico City, if you want to get down there, it's probably pretty nice in December. All right, I need to find some freak news, so I'm going to go do that, and then I'll be back, okay? Hang on. Where shall we begin in today's edition of Freak News? Just got to pull the tabs up here. Do you see this image making the rounds of a jellyfish on Mars? It's not in the water. It's roaming the land. Can be seen from very far away. It's very blurry. Very Bigfoot-esque. It's probably, I don't know, a rock or something like that. But it made the news. Look, jellyfish on Mars. Okay. It was taken by the NASA rover. Yeah, land-walking jellyfish. It's an alien, right? Come in. I don't know. We'll see what NASA says. I'm sure they have a boring explanation, just like all the other weird alien stuff coming out ends up being boring. All right, what else do we got here? All right. So this guy went into a convenience store in Louisiana, and he stole some donuts and snacks. About $20 worth. Some donuts, honey buns, pound cake, and a fountain drink. So he basically just ditches out of there. Again, $20 worth of merchandise. So somebody working at the Circle K called the cops. They show up. And then the guy just comes wandering back in. And they're like, oh, okay. Well, you're coming with us. And the guy is not hard to spot because you should see his face. I don't know if he wrecked on a bicycle or, I don't know, maybe he put a cat under the demon blanket and it just started ripping up his face. But he's pretty messed up. He's got a lot of wounds. And then they tied him to a bunch of other burglaries, and he's going to be away for a while. Plenty of time to heal that face, buddy. Okay, let's talk art and uptight rich people. Up in the Hamptons in New York, very wealthy area, this LA artist who moved there put up a figure called Meditating Figure. It's a sculpture made out of old shipping containers. And it looks, like a person sitting there meditating. It's kind of a cool usage of the multicolored shipping containers, and I think it looks neat. The neighbors do not like it. Pushing to get the city to force him to take it down. Can we just add more weird stuff everywhere, please? It's like how I encourage people around here to paint their homes something other than brown or gray, white. once winter hits, this is the bleakest place ever. We're under those gray skies for like 6 months. The ground's all gross because the snow's just been mixing with dirt and all kinds of other gunk. And could we at least have some color to look at while we drive around in that crap? How about a art installation made out of shipping containers? Sure, you can do it on my yard, buddy. People are just so uptight about everything. And this guy, it's on his private land. He's not on an HOA. He's out in the middle of nowhere. I have to drive by and see some figure meditate. Maybe you should do some meditating. Chill out a little bit. Yeah. All right, I'm going to save some of this other stuff for a bit. You never know how desperate I'll get for content for the second half of the show, but we shall return. And I hope your morning's going good so far. Sorry, it's Monday. Boo. So you'd think me being the rock and roll morning host, I would have heard about such a thing, but get a call from my homie Sammy on Friday. He's a drummer from Boise. Known him since I was, early 20s. Haven't seen him in a few years, and he happened to be coming into Idaho Falls because he was taking his lady to see the Green Day movie. Now, how this flew under my radar, I don't know, because I read the news every day. Like, I'm aware there's an upcoming Lincoln Park, cinema showing. There's an upcoming Ghost cinema showing. This is a straight-up movie, and I somehow didn't hear about it at all. It's called Nimrods, and so Sammy's like, yeah, dude, it'd be good to hang out. If you guys want to go to a movie, it'd be cool to meet Becca, and I'll buy you some tickets. I was like, all right, even though it's hard to drag me out of my house on a Sunday evening, sure, let's do it. So we went and saw the movie last night, and it was pretty good. Very nostalgic. As someone who was in bands as a teenager, I like movies like this. It wasn't the most original movie. I had Detroit Rock City vibes going on, but it was funny. Had a lot of really good jokes. We were laughing a lot. We had fun. I would recommend going and checking it out. And Green Day's soundtrack fit it like perfect. So, yeah, pretty cool movie. Nimrods. And again, I don't know how I didn't hear about this, but apparently I'm not good at reading news because that had to pop up somewhere. So yeah, if you're a Green Day fan, you gotta go check it out. And I mean, rock fans in general, I think you would enjoy the film. So I give it the recommendation. It's got 75% on Rotten Tomatoes. Not too shabby. So yeah, go watch a rock movie. It's a good time. Talked about it last break, Peaches, but I just wanted to check with another rock person. Were you aware Green Day put out a movie?
No.
How did that slip under our radar? I get this call from my friend Sammy, a musician in Boise, on Friday. He was going to be, he moved to a Malta now, but was coming into Idaho Falls, bringing his lady, because they wanted to watch the Green Day movie. And I'm like, what are you talking about? What Green Day movie? It's called Nimrods. It's playing at Edwards. Comedy film with Green Day appearing in the movie, and they do the whole soundtrack. It was pretty good. We went and saw it. But I just wonder how could we have not heard about this?
Bad marketing.
I'd say terrible marketing. Like, we're aware of the upcoming Ghost movie and Lincoln Park. Like, we get emails about these things. But I didn't see anything on social about this. Nothing. Anywhere.
We didn't get anything from our contact about giving away tickets for that. Nothing.
No. And the theater, how many people do you think were in it on a Sunday afternoon?
And Becca.
Me and Becca and my friend Sammy and his lady. I think there were 2 other people up behind us. That was it. 6 people in the theater. It's like, I'm sure more people would have gone because it was a pretty good movie. It was funny. R-rated comedy. You don't see a lot of those pop up these days. So anyway, I decided to check with you. I'm like, am I crazy? Have I just not been paying attention? But yeah, I hadn't heard a peep about this. So it was good. Other than that, watched A Quiet Place. A nice classic, fairly tame but tense horror movie.
Yeah, I still need to watch Obsession, and I still need to watch Spider-Man Brand New Home Day, whatever it's called.
Whatever the new Spider-Man is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Obsession's really good. I know there are some others I really wanted to see, but Green Day. Nimrods completely flew under my radar. So if you're a rock fan, if you're a Green Day fan, it was in theaters as of yesterday. It's probably not going to last in theaters very long with ticket sales like I saw yesterday. But it was a good time. It was a good time. So anything interesting happened with your weekend?
Not really.
Not
I just
really.
got rid of more stuff.
What did I saw some post earlier. I should have left the tab open. It was something about some guy selling all his possessions and this and that.
Oh.
I don't know if it was a movie or what.
I played some church ball.
Played some church ball.
Yeah.
Very nice. I had the kids dress me up like a freak show.
I saw that.
And then we went grocery shopping.
You look like Gigi Allen.
I looked. That's fair.
I saw the scribbles on your forehead and all the white makeup and the black eyeliner. I was like, yeah, he's lost it.
And then I just walked around WinCo going, howdy. Hey, how's it going? Hey, mister. Hey. Hello. Have a good day.
I could only imagine if I didn't know what exactly was going on with you and your face and all of that.
Oh, dude, people were laughing.
And if I was in WinCo at the time and I hear, hey, mister, and I turn around to you covered in whatever it was.
I was raising my honor level, Peaches. For the most part, it was just people laughing.
Did you see what I put as a comment on that post?
I don't know if I did.
Who let the simpleton out of the asylum?
Oh, yes, I did see that. Another accurate, fair statement. But it made going to WinCo a little more fun than usual. And then what was funny is I used like makeup wipes to wipe it off of my face. And the makeup wipes, I don't think I looked in the mirror afterward because that eyeliner, it didn't come off. So I ended up having to go back to WinCo later to pick up some items for Becca.
So it looks like you just profusely cried.
Or that I just, look like a drag queen that just crawled out of bed. It's because I've got this thick black eyeliner on. So I got up the next morning and Becca's laughing at me because there's still black eyeliner. So I took a shower. I'm like, I'll just get some soap, scrub it out of my eyes, right? Yeah. So I, took a good amount of time to just rubbing soap into my eyes. Get out of the shower. It hadn't come off at all. It was still there. And I'm like, I got to go to work tomorrow and I have to go to the Monday meeting. Now, if it was a Tuesday, I would probably laugh and come in and just go to work with the eyeliner on. Because, the GM's not going to be sitting under bright lights with me in a big conference room with the entire company sitting there trying to get business done.
I don't think it'd be the worst thing because some people have walked in with worse looks.
That's true. But I did do some Googling and discovered you need to use an oil-based makeup remover.
I thought you were going to tell me like Becca's daughter used a permanent marker.
No.
It just wouldn't come off.
It was. I think permanent marker would have been easier to get off than this stuff, but I did manage to get, I think, most of it off my face. I don't know. Do I look like I've got a little bit of eyeliner left?
You have nothing.
Okay, cool. That's good. I didn't want to show up because you never know. What if we had like a guest show up for some reason to our Monday meeting, and I'm looking like a freak?
I mean, hey, it's K-Bear, so.
Oh, that's true. All right, making our way through this Monday morning. Hope yours is going by quick. Hope the rest of the day does as well. Let's get to enjoying our hot Monday afternoon. Oh, yeah. I don't know why I was even looking at this list because I don't really care. But it is a topic that's come up here at the station in the past. This is a list of bands that don't actually have the word "the" in their names. Like, for example, the Eagles. No, they're just called Eagles. Kind of weird. Deftones. Yeah, there's no "the" in Deftones. And the reason that we've discussed this at work here is because of our system. We've got what they call the RDS, and that gives you a little feed on your radio that shows you the the name of the song and the artist, etc., that are playing. And anytime, this is like, 15 years ago, that there were bands in the system that had the word "the" in their names, I guess to make it easier to find them by alphabetical order, they were not put into the system with the "the." So like the Beatles, they were just Beatles. And it made me crazy. Like, we cannot have the artists listed improperly in our system. And now I'm wondering, I'm like, are Eagles just in the system as Eagles? Let's see. Yep. Okay, good. We fixed that one. I'm sure Beastie Boys are fine as well. But now I got to go through every one of these artists and figure out, do we have problems in our system? What about Bee Gees? Okay, they don't have the "the." I think we did a pretty good job fixing these kind of things. Carpenters? Let's see. Carpenter. Yeah, all right. I like to see it. I know it's stupid and just OCD and nitpicky, but gotta have my system set up properly. And there are a lot of bands that, even when you talk about them, like the Eagles, I'm gonna say the Eagles, even though that's not their name. Foo Fighters. I guess, I'm sure those are in the system, right? Anyway. Would you buy a house that used to be a jail and still has the jail cells in it? It just seems like it'd be a little bit creepy. I was looking at this listing for an old jail that had been converted into, a pretty nice house. Pretty nice house. But what they've got listed as closets in the floor plan, these are straight up cells, all right? Jail cells. They're made out of concrete. They got like the steel cages over them. I don't know. I think if your significant other's like, this is the perfect place. Whoa, settle down there. Settle down. The housing market has gotten to be pretty outrageous in most places. So if you can save a few bucks and get yourself into a home, I get it. But something about the jail cells just creeps me out. They can paint them white and try to make them look nice, but they still have like a cruddy old bench in there. And you're just trying to imagine, okay, what happened in this jail? Because it's like an 1800s jail, all right? Conditions much worse back in the day. I don't know. I've seen a lot of horror movies and a lot of jail movies, and I've watched a lot of Westerns, and I don't know, it can get pretty out of control in a jail. You would think if there's a place that's going to be haunted, it's a house with cells in it, right? But it's out there. It's out there. I can't remember where it was. I closed the tab out because I'm not going to buy a house that has a jail in it. You kids are misbehaving. I'm going to lock you up in the basement in the jail. Yeah. Just sounds weird to me. But hey, maybe that's just the dream home you've been looking for, huh? Well, you're welcome. I told you about it. So, I don't need anything in return, but you're welcome. All right, I guess it is time to talk again. Hey, what's happening? We got Peaches in here. We got Maddie in here. I guess we might as well give the listeners the update on how the crazy figure eight race went. Yeah.
We were just talking about it. It's so weird.
Yep, and that's why I wasn't paying attention and ready to talk on air. So I was unable to attend due to a family dinner, but it looked like you had a pretty good crowd of supporters.
I had a pretty good section right there. I had my family, I had Peaches and Jeff, and then I had my girlfriend's family was there as well.
Nice.
You should see the sign that she had drawn for her.
It was pretty sick.
It's one of the coolest things ever.
Okay, can we read what it says on air?
Yeah, I told her to hang it by her office, her little desk there.
It's just like a Doberman, and it's got like a chain around its neck, and it says Mad Dog, and then my car number was 69.
Nice. So, that is a cool picture.
It was pretty sick. So
did you hear us cheering for you when they said your name?
I did. I couldn't hear anything other than.
We were talking about doing like an all radio DJ race for the next one. Me, you, Jade, Vic, what's it called? Josh.
It'd be
and
fun.
we all just team up against Jade.
If we can get Crane to get us enough cars,
Yeah, yeah.
I'll do it. I've raced him one.
Hey, I got one.
People were racing in minivans, so I know I can fit in
Oh,
those.
so Peaches can do it.
A 6-cylinder engine in a minivan,
Yeah.
which was quite impressive. So
Now, have you been to figure eight races before this?
I've been to one, and
Okay.
it was in like 24. So I missed it last year. So it was about 2 years ago.
Okay.
And I didn't really know what to expect, but we were in the very, very last like wave of people because it was the powder puff. You know,
Yeah.
ladies are a little bit more gentle, and I didn't have that good of a neck brace. So, but yeah, it was a good time. I didn't. The first round was not my best because I was being too polite, and then I got a pretty good pep talk in between the first round and the second round. And the second round, I was out for blood, and blood I was going to get. So
Nice.
I was hitting everybody, and I was winning until some gal went and bent my tie rod, so I couldn't turn very well. So
See, I would have just targeted the rest of the race. Forget placing
did.
first. Just full on, like,
at that point, I was like, I'm not winning this, so I'm just gonna hit everybody.
just drive her off the course. Throw her out of there.
Heck yeah, turn it into a demolition derby.
Can you
know
actually
what?
do that? Because I've seen people were too nice in these races. I feel like
There's no rules other than you have to wear a helmet and eye protection.
yeah. See, I would full on just target everybody.
Yeah, but when you're coming at that intersection, the thought of smashing into somebody is scarier than you think.
That
Even
is
though you're
true.
not at like a high speed,
Well, you
there's
gotta-
something about it that you're like, it's a natural driver instinct, I think,
Well,
to
you
be
also
like,
gotta, like,
don't hit them.
Practice self-preservation on your car, because like if you go hitting someone full speed and you're gonna hit that front end of your car, your something's gonna happen to your
Who
engine.
cares? It's not my car.
So that's why you got to get him by the end. So you just got
I
to.
just scream, "Tell the Grim Reaper I said hello," and I turn on.
But you told me they didn't damage your vehicle enough that you can't race in the next race.
I was hoping that car would catch on fire, but it did not.
Well,
A
so
lot of other cars did though. A lot of smoke. A lot of flames.
Oh yeah.
that car will not die. So I'm gonna fix it up, reinforce it with some steel, and then we're gonna put it in the next one.
You got to dress like a Mad Max character for the next
think
race.
so. There's
Oh,
some
yeah.
guy that had a mohawk over his rig. It was so
Yeah?
sick.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
So-
You
this
gotta,
was-
you gotta get Victor in that stupid makeup that he wore at WinCo.
Oh, geez.
And he has to be on top of you know that one guy with playing the guitar in Mad Max.
Get a crash dummy, put your face on it.
put a bunch of silver spray paint all over my mouth.
You're busting out a riff on top of Maddie's car.
Heck
She-
yeah.
Staring in the mud.
The guitar has to shoot fire like in
yeah.
Fury Road, though. Heck yeah.
I'm down if you're down.
Didn't Conan reenact that? I think he did.
I'm not sure.
He drove to the Oscars like that. He was on top of the car.
It was awesome. Well, listeners, if you missed Maddie racing on Friday, you've got another opportunity coming up sometime in September. I'm sure Lieutenant Crane will be hooking up some tickets for us to give away. So,
Also, did you see it went from 0 to political on our Instagram?
what?
Yeah, there was
On a car race?
There was a guy by the name of Kyle that Bryn and Maddie both pointed out to me. He was like, these Dane liberals taking over the crazy figure eight car races. That's why they're not hitting each other.
Oh, them liberals.
Was that guy trolling? Do you know?
I don't know. I think someone just hurt his feelings a while ago. And
Yeah, he must have got broken up with at the crazy figure eight car races.
like,
What a
dude,
redneck way to go out, by the way.
who hurt your feelings?
It could have been a
Yeah.
troll.
His cousin Tammy didn't, she didn't want to be in a relationship with him anymore.
Oh, Peaches.
Kyle, if you need someone to talk to, we're always here to listen.
Yeah,
we
Kyle might have been trolling.
We see you and we hear you. We know you're hurt.
That's why I'm
but
going with
okay.
the joke. That's I have a good feeling it's a troll. That's why
But everything always does go 0 to political really fast.
it did make me laugh. It just these Dane liberals taking over the crazy
They
figure eight
ruin
car.
crazy. That's the redneck spirit. They're making it all liberal.
You should put the nice rainbow flag on your car for the
You
next
think
race.
so?
Oh yeah.
You should.
I could. There's a couple spots to do it.
I mean, Rexburg is the most liberal town in East Idaho, so clearly it's just changed in the last few years. It's gone blue.
I'm blue. Good old Rexburg, Idaho.
What color is the BYU Idaho logo?
Blue.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I knew it.
Bunch of liberals in
knew
Rexburg.
it.
Bunch of liberals.
Gotta turn it to red.
Watch them repaint their whole school.
Well, why don't we have a little chat about something that I have no solution for, but is something we're all going to be dealing with, at least in the next year, or a few months. Have you read much on the Super El Nino that we've got going on right now? This leads to major changes in temperature and rain and snowfall all around the country. It's looking like in September, October, and November, we could be facing higher than average temperatures as well as lower than usual moisture. As for the beginning of the year, I'm not sure because I don't have that map. Oh, precipitation departures. We're on that list. This ain't good, people. This ain't good, people. Seen those articles making the rounds about Lake Powell and Lake Mead drying up, their lowest levels since they've been filled? And everybody who gets water from these, two water sources, I think there's like 7 states, they're all fighting about their water allocation rights. Of course, nobody wants to give anything up. Is there going to be a Lake Powell next year? If we have these increased temps and lower snowfall yet again, like I said, I loved last winter, but I know it's bad for us when we have winters like that. We've already dealt with a pretty crappy fire season. It's probably not over. But what's the solution? I don't know. But I hope that hope things can get a little bit corrected because this could lead to some major issues. Now, again, I loved last winter. I'm not going to be whining at all if I don't have to get out my snowblower that I bought brand new last year yet again. But I know we do need it. So, can it just snow up in the mountains? Like, let's just bury the mountains, but down in the valleys, keep it nice. Just so I don't have to drive in the crap. That's all I care about. Yeah, go look at the pictures of Lake Powell and Lake Mead. Probably going to start finding more bodies and buckets, things like that. Who knows what was down there? Hey, people. What's up? It's Victor Wilt on a Monday morning. Let's hear a big cheer for Monday. Yay! Sorry. Trying to, pretend myself into being excited about the day. Easier said than done. In the news, I was reading that Germany has decided to get rid of accompanied drinking for 14 and 15-year-olds. Yeah, I guess up till now, if you're hanging out with mom and dad and you're 14, you could just pound down the booze. That doesn't sound like a very good idea to me. That's just me. Because booze is bad, all right? Talked plenty about my struggles with booze. It's super addictive, physically addictive. If you've got a family history of problems with it, you should just never touch it. But over in some of these other countries, man, in Germany, you can buy beer when you're 16. They're not changing that. And that seems like a bad idea to me, too. I think that we should be working on discouraging drinking. I know I'm a stick in the mud. Look at this stick in the mud. But it's just so bad. It kills people. And you can walk into pretty much any store and just pick it on up. It's really crazy when you think about it. Yeah, imagine if it was 16-year-olds. You don't even know how to drive well yet, make, logical decisions. Your brain's still developing. Germany, get it together. At least raise the drinking age to 18 or something. But hey, yeah, things are different in other places. I actually learned playing trivia the other day that the place with the highest drinking age is here in the United States. Does it keep people from drinking underage? No, but it's got a little bit, right? And sorry, I've talked about my love of IPAs and things like that. It doesn't mean that it's good for you. It's real bad. So, yeah, if you're dealing with any booze problems, anything like that, don't forget, help is out there. What the heck? I got a wound on my leg. Cat get me or something? Oh, what the heck? Okay, anyway, sorry, I distracted myself. I'll be back in a minute. Well, we about done in here for a bit, peaches. Getting ready for the noon hour of madness and mayhem popping up in a couple hours. And we don't have to do the Monday meeting.
Yeah, buddy.
So even if I would have looked like a freak show, would have been fine. Dang it.
The meeting's kind of just half of it's like, oh, I don't have anything. Oh, I don't have anything. And then when it comes to me and I say what I have, then Jade goes, oh, but what about what's going on in December, Peaches? And then I go, what do you mean December? And it's like he tries to make me look like a fool in front of everybody. I don't like it.
Well, Jade does like to pick on us a little bit.
Yeah, well, just specifically me.
Nah, he picks on everybody. Trust me. I got a pile of paperwork I got to get done for him. Ugh, spreadsheets. I got to do all this crap on top of the usual crap. It's how it goes. But hoping I can get that done this week. Gonna try to get extra sleep so that boring, tedious work. It's hard when you're tired. Yeah, but if you got a bit of energy going on, you can get that kind of crap done. Sleep is very important, Peaches.
No kidding.
It's very, very
I slept
important.
a lot this weekend.
I managed to get some pretty good sleep in this weekend, which was good. So if I can keep up on it, that's the problem. Is that you can't just sleep in once and fix your sleep problems. You got to consistently go to bed at the same time.
Yeah.
And get the proper amount of sleep, which for me is apparently a lot.
That's why I take naps after work and then, allow myself a little bit extra at night to go out into the night. I've been playing a lot of Batman over the weekend too.
Yeah.
And I relate more and more to Bane. I was molded in the darkness.
You're out fighting crime in the streets, huh?
Yeah, I'm just out there punching people on the greenbelt.
Cool. Yeah.
Causing mayhem.
See, my problem is when I take a nap, I can just nap and nap and nap. I have to be woke up by an alarm or a person. I can kill a 6-hour nap, no problem.
But see, that's like your sleep apnea is not being cured.
Well, no, I think just because I don't get enough sleep generally.
Like one of my friends, he will fall asleep anytime he sits down.
That can happen to me sometimes. There are mornings in here where
that doesn't sound good.
Where I go a few days in a row not getting enough sleep, and I feel like even with the caffeine, I'm gonna doze off.
Yes, that's
sitting in
not
the
good.
seat.
Not good at all, dude. You need to change your diet or something.
Well, the diet hasn't been very great either, but I think number one, work on the sleep thing.
I
just got to be sorry, everyone, I'm out.
You know what would be insane?
And I just go to bed.
Is if a year from now you were just all of a sudden just buff out of nowhere.
You never know what could happen. I bet if I started getting proper sleep, I'd have more motivation to do some kind of exercise.
You just started taking your health very seriously.
Yeah, because I don't got a lot of motivation to do much.
I'm so close to 349.
Very nice.
I was at 350.1. I was so upset with myself.
I recently went to the doctor and found out I gained 2 pounds. I was not very happy about it. Yeah.
I want to shock the sleep doctor when I see him next in November.
Well,
he just looks at the number and goes, what on earth happened?
Wow, your numbers are so yeah, and it'll help sleep apnea too.
Oh, yeah, mine wasn't bad to begin with.
Yeah.
I was down to less than 1 per hour.
Yeah, mine, I don't remember where I'm at, and I don't use the app to look at it or anything. I just strap the thing on.
I get the best sleep, though, in the wintertime because it's actually cold in my place, and it's so nice. But then in the summertime when it's boiling hot and there's no AC, it's I wake up 3 a.m. sweating my butt off.
Yeah, Peach's parents, if you're listening, he needs a floor unit air conditioner badly. It's really hot here.
I was going to say maybe I'll get one for my birthday, but I also think I'm not packing a carry-on with me when I go home. I'm packing nothing.
You couldn't pack a floor unit AC.
Yeah, see?
But they could ship it to your house.
Well, they'll probably give me a Home Depot gift card and then be all right, go buy that when you go back.
Heck yeah, dude. I couldn't do it.
By then, it'd be too late.
Probably, but then you got it for next year. Or a thing you can do is keep an eye on the fat kid deals during the winter on X.
True.
That's where I got one of mine. It was one of these, open box deals. I got it dirt cheap. Works great. Fantastic. So
I just never go on Twitter anymore.
I don't either. For the only reason I go on Twitter is to look at fat kid deals. The rest of it is such a dumpster fire of just political mayhem and lies and chaos.
Even Threads is let's cancel this celebrity. Let's cancel this person. Let's cancel this person. It's dude, relax.
Yeah, people need to chill out. Get an air conditioner and chill out.
Right. The heat has people aggravated.
Oh, dude, it does. The heat, I think, is really messing with people, and at least we don't have to deal with humidity here.
Oh, yeah. I do when I get back home. It sucks. It's when I get back, I'm drenched
Oh, dude, you should try going to the Midwest, man.
Oh, I know. My friend Bryson lived in Georgia for a while,
Yeah.
and he's now a humidity elitist. He's like, you don't know what it's like. Okay, go out there for a summer.
It's true. You know, people talk about it's dry heat. That it's no lie.
Well, that's why there's bands called Texas in July or like a summer in Texas because it's just
it
that
sucks.
bad.
Yeah, because it's awful. Well, Peaches and I will be back with the noon hour of Madness and Mayhem in a couple hours.
Off the air, we're going to talk about top 40 music.
Yeah, I got to look at Peaches' list of awesome pop songs.
Yeah.
Determine if his moves look good. So
I'm always good.
here we go. Crunching the data. I'm going to chug the rest of this coffee. All right. We'll be back. Thank you again for tuning in to the Victor Wilt Show. This program is a production of Riverbend Media Group. To contact the show or for more information, hit us up at riverbendmediagroup.com.